Bonjour, YouTubes.
Hiya!
Hello. I'm Trev.
I'm Nath.
And we're Summit or Nothing.
What do you mean?
And we are summiting or nothinging again. We've got a mega trip this time, don't we?
Oh, we are doing a Summit or Nothing super mega nationwide, almost, not quite.
So we're back at the Lake District.
Are we at the Lake District?
We're at the Lake District. We've been travelling all day. We're going to do a hike and a camp tonight. We're going to camp up there, and we sort of missed out on the camp last time. This time we're going to make up for that. But yeah, we're here at Buttermere. We're going up here. There's a tarn up here, providing it's all right to camp up there. It might be a bit rocky, who knows. And then tomorrow we're doing the Buttermere Ridge. We're going to take in and walk along there, and then down the side of Buttermere, and then travel to our next destination for another hike and camp. A bit longer tomorrow, the next camp, the next hike.
Yeah, they gradually get longer as the week goes on, don't they, Trev?
It's quite the climb, first thing, to get us up to the top, up to the tarn, but then for tomorrow's walk we'll be about 3/4 of the way up, so not such a big climb. First thing in the morning. Hot already.
Whilst we ascend the side of this hill, thought give you a little update. Bought some new bits of kit. Firstly, you might notice that me and Trev are sporting some delightful merchandise, Summit or Nothing baseball caps. Yeah, you got the classic logo like I'm sporting, or the new logo that Trev's got on his. Pretty cool, right? Also, my OEX down jacket or quilted jacket, whatever you want to call it, I'm pretty sure it wasn't down, has died. The zips just gave up. That's been hurled in the bin. So I've replaced it with a Montaigne down jacket, which I'll show you guys later on. Bought some new Berghaus hiking trousers, which are super comfy. But most importantly, and most sadly, my beloved Scarpa Terra GTX boots have died, and I've had to replace them. So have a look at these bad boys. My Scarpa boots, the Terra GTX, were the most comfortable boot I've ever had. They were super lightweight. So I've stepped up a notch in the Scarpa lineup. These are much more hill walking orientated boots. They are a bit more expensive. They're not as lightweight, but they have a much sturdier sole. They feel really good on the feet. Instant comfort from the moment you put them on. I have no fears at all about banging them on brand new and walking up the side of a mountain, which is exactly what I'm doing. As always, links to all of these items will be in the description below.
Breaking out now, Nath.
Breaking out, breaking bad.
Not that much further to the tarn, and then tomorrow we've got a bit of a hike to get up again, and all in all this walk is about 8 miles, I think, or maybe just under, but with us probably end up being a bit more. So last time we was here, I think that up there is Bleaberry Pike where we were, but we didn't get the views up there that day because it was misty at that point. Later on at the end of this walk we sort of are right next to haystacks, and that's a beautiful view along there, where one of the best highlights of the day that was. But beautiful, back in the lakes. Well, when we was looking up at this from the car, it looked like a bit of a wall, and yeah, it's a climb, but it isn't too bad. Slowly, slowly. We're going up that tomorrow. Waterfall down there. It's called Sourmilk Gill. Now, I'm sure there was a waterfall called Sourmilk Gill when me and Alan Metalman went and camped at Tarn.
Completely surrounded by amazing views, quaint little waterfalls. It's actually a lovely evening for a stroll. There's enough of a breeze to keep the midges at bay, stop you from overheating. The mood in the sky is amazing. The low cloud just clipping the tops of the mountains in a few places. It's very scenic. I get the feeling that we might now have reached the plateau leading to the tarn where we're thinking about camping. So
well, we're approaching Bleaberry Tarn now. It's quite a rocky sort of mountain along here, look. Lots of rocks. Is there going to be enough grass for us to find some of the pitch? I'm in the Vic 1 tonight. I thought that's nice and lightweight. Might just be warm enough for it before the season change. And I'm fit into this 30 litre but low alpine, bursting at the seams. So I've bought another 40-50. So I've got a mid-range backpack rather than having to bring the 65 litre Osprey. Oh yeah. Going for a swim?
you think I can find a couple of spots here?
Sort of summit, I reckon, wouldn't we?
I reckon.
I think that's where we're going tomorrow. Up that path, up onto the ridge and around. Whew, still quite the climb, but we've made it to Bleaberry Tarn. Is that what I said it's called? Who's this one? Alright, boy.
Alright, boy.
Oh.
Do we do a summit or nothing?
Should we do that from up there tomorrow? Should we save?
No, I didn't want to shout. I was just saying, did we do a summit?
Oh, we did.
We did.
We've done a tarn or something.
Some tarn or something?
Some tarn or another. Tarnations. Well, yeah, there is places to camp. We've got options.
I think
grassy bits over there, grassy bits here.
I think I'm going here.
Yeah, I'm going there. Naturehike Vik 1, Lanshan 2. So this is the new one, the upgraded model. I've tied the stakes on here because just as we were setting up, it started raining and got a bit windy up here, didn't it?
It did start blowing a bit, didn't it?
Yeah, on a bit of a slope because he put his right in the middle of two nice, really nice patches. So I've had to go on the edge over here.
I'm not happy with that.
The pegs have gone in quite well, to be honest. I'll get my gear in there in a minute. So here we are, Lake District, wild camp. This is the first time we've camped at the Lake District.
Apart from when I've done not a wild camp, but we camped down
we've camped.
Bottom of Scarfield, didn't we?
We
were going to camp last time, weren't we?
Yeah.
We contemplated camping in this exact spot, didn't we?
This exact spot, yeah, because we was at Buttermere. But we was going to walk up here and then walk back down. Well, it took us an hour and 40 minutes to get up here. Yeah.
God, fuck, if we'd have done that walk up, then walk down, and then done
our
fucking
12-mile walk. Yeah. What have I got tonight? I did bring the tarp. I almost tarp and bivvied it, which is why I got this. My Naturehike down bag and my bivvy bag, both in there. Which, to be honest, can get a bit chilly in the Vic 1, so that'll be ideal for that. But look at that, it's good size, isn't it? Compressed, you could probably compress that more. Then I've got a new toy. My UL 80 has been a bit of a pain recently, deflating. So I bought a new roll mat, a self-inflator again. I've not used a self-inflator for a while. I've got the OEX one, which is huge. It's quite big, but it's really comfy. Well, this one is a Berghaus Peak self-inflator. Not too bad a size, if you look, but it's really lightweight. there's hardly any weight to it. So yeah, I'll set that one up in here in a minute, and then this will be my bed for the night. Look at this shit. F***ing clutter everywhere already, look. I've got to clear it all out to make some room. Now this window on the Vic, I've said it before, I wish I'd just opened up a bit more, because I could do with putting all this stuff out there, but trying to fit it through that little hole, it's going to be a bit of a cock, isn't it? Oh, windshield, bad boy.
Extra weight in it.
What you got for tea tonight?
Beef. Is it beef stew with barley?
Oh, the fire pot again?
Yeah, I haven't tried this one.
No, I've got a couple of fire pots. I think I've got the chilli again. And I've got a vegetarian one. I didn't mean to pick that up. Don't by accident. Vegans. So, chilli it is. See what we've got now? It's the Catadon B3. Don't know if you can see it in the dark here. Chris Benton had one of these that he took to the Patreon Wild Camp. Let's give it a try. Look at that, how quick that was to fill. You know? Do the lid up. And apparently it's good to drink. Shall I have a go? Tastes a bit rubbery.
Hey YouTube, Nath here. Just boiling a coffee. Camping on the side of a mountain in the old Lanshan 2, 4 seasons. Lovely and cosy. Got me nice Thermarest Neolight air. Yeah, loving life.
Got my mat out. I'll notice though, see these sticky bits, I've got it the wrong way round. All these shiny bits here is like rubbery. Stop it sliding. Just have to get that flipped over in a minute. Clutter. Sleeping mat, sleeping bag, phone charging. Coffee on go.
So here we are. Gonna get a nice early one tonight, have an early start in the morning, crack this walk out, and then sort of get a quick resupply back at the car, and then boom, straight into the next one.
This is it. Get a good night's sleep tonight hopefully, and then tomorrow crack on up that bit of a hill, get some more views. I was told after our last hike, we was at the haystacks, it was actually Wainwright's favourite place, and he had his ashes scattered from there. So I could have put that in that last video, didn't.
I guess the most important thing about today is the fact that I bought the new, I think they're Scarpa Rockies or Rocky GTX Rockies, but they are super comfortable. Loved walking up here in them. They're a bit heavier than the GTX Terrors that I was using, but really solid grip on them. It's actually quite warm tonight, so that's cool. So far we've had a bit of mizzle. The wind's sort of, there's a bit of a breeze, but nothing really to speak about. So I'm anticipating having a very comfortable night's sleep, unless the weather changes, but can't get enough reception to check the weather app. So I guess we're flying blind on that one.
Don't know if you noticed, I bought me jet boil again this time. You know, I've complained about it in the past, being a bit all or nothing, boiling, when you're doing a boil in the bag, but for dry mix food it's fine, for coffees. But the lid always seems a bit shit on the jet boil. It never seems to sort of go on properly, you see that? It's always, push it down, it just doesn't seem to fit properly. It looks like it's going to come off, but I was using my little Lixada stove, but after that failed me when we was up on Steeperton Tor in the wind, and it was too windy, and even with my windshield I couldn't get a coffee on. So because I don't know what to expect this week, I thought I'd bring the jet boil again. That way I know I'm getting a coffee.
That's annoying. I don't know if you can hear that, but the breeze that I am getting is making the outside of the tent vibrate, and every now and then it sounds like it's turning into a Chinook. I don't know if that's coming up.
Me, did the wind just pick up? It's been a bit like it. All of a sudden it'll just really get really windy. Not just like gusts, but like proper wind just rolling in. And then all of a sudden it comes and it's shaking the tents. It's nice and warm in here, to be honest. I'm in my t-shirt. Usually I'm wrapped up in jumpers and all sorts, but it's toasty. I've got my Naturehike down, keeping me warm. And plus, this is only a single skin tent, don't forget. So far, so good. Anyway, back to bed. I like it. 6 o'clock. It got quite windy and wet through the night. Well, my Garmin tells me that sunrise is 6:42, so still got a little while. Still got a little while before the sun rises.
Well, it's rained pretty much all night. The wind got up, the tent flapped. It wasn't the best night's sleep, I'll be honest. That's the worst night I've had in the tent for a long time. It's not really the outdoors, but I've had a really stuffy nose lately, and it's just been horrendous trying to sleep with it last night. Couple that together with the noise and the rain and the wind and the tent flapping, made for a difficult night's sleep. Other than that, I was warm enough. That was cool. I didn't even use a sleeping bag liner, I just used a sleeping bag. Roll mat was amazing, as always.
It's miserable out there. Grey, wet. At the top of the mountain where we're going to walk, it's pretty much in the cloud. So hopefully that will lift at some point. Don't fancy getting out at the moment though. Oh, gotta make a drink.
But here we are. It's time for a coffee and some expedition breakfast. Looking forward to packing all this up in the rain. That's going to be fun. And then, although that said, I haven't opened the door yet. It always sounds like he's hammering it down, but this is probably just a really light drizzle. It sounds a lot worse than it is.
Well, the birdhouse kept me warm. The birdhouse mat, but not as comfy as the UL 80 or the UL 140. I still might go for something like Nath's at the moment. Something a bit thicker, a bit more like a mattress. Oh.
No condensation inside the tent, so that's a cool thing. But yeah, everybody's week. Pack this up and walk up a f***ing mountain. Would it? Something or nothing.
Right.
Yeah. Getting a bit damp now I've opened the door. Other than that,
it's because you've seen me.
Yeah, every time I wake up and see you, I get this really weird moistening of the tip. Is that normal?
It is, mate. It happens around me.
Yeah.
How's your breakfast?
Yeah, I love a bit of expert breakfast, me, mate.
You do, don't you? I hate them.
Well, I like muesli in general.
I like muesli, but fucking that expert was like mulch. Didn't like it.
Yeah, you like hot sick is how you described it.
Yeah, that's still how I describe it. See the clouds over there on touching the tops of the mountains up there?
I haven't yet, I'm gonna now.
Have a look out. Here we go, leaving the tarn, heading up, first climb of the day, relentless. Not all that far up yet, and I'm overheated. It's good to be up on the mountains, just wish it wasn't so wet. I could take some layers off.
So the last time me and Trev camped on the side of a mountain together, from memory, was Calderidris, and we'd already summited that the day before. And we just packed up and we just bounded downhill. And we were down the bottom in what seemed like no time at all. It makes hell of a difference to walk halfway up a mountain, camp, wake up, and then climb the rest of the way up the mountain. I'm not gonna lie, this is a bit of a shock to the system first thing in the morning.
Look right back there, that road winding up through the middle of the mountains there, Honister Pass. That's where we went and started last time, up there. Looks awesome, doesn't it?
I mean, the views over Buttermere and Chromic Water in this morning haze, and then just looking back over the peaks of the mountains as they disappear into the haze. Oh my god, it is beautiful.
It's quite the scree coming up there. Now we've got to go up through this little crevasse up here. And then we're almost out onto the top. Be glad to get off this bank. Oh, getting there. It's a cool little bit. Chromic water behind us. I spy with my little eye a tenty rent. Ominous. Heavy cloud coming in. Gorgeous. Well, there we go. This is Red Pike.
Yeah. Have we done a Red Pike?
We have done a Red Pike, haven't we? 756 metres above the level of sea.
Was it?
It was, mate.
I got it on wide now so I can see more than just my nostrils.
Just got loads of f***ing rain everywhere. F***ing rain.
Oh, and it damp? Isn't it moist?
Damn. Anyway, first one of the day. We'll give it the first one and the highest one, shall we?
Yeah? Alright, cool.
3, 2, 1.
Summit or nothing! In the Lake District.
In the districts of the lakes. So here we go. This is the highest part of this walk today. High Stile, 806 metres. When the cloud fucks off, it's lovely views. Can't see where we were a minute ago. It's all in the cloud. Is that? Woods. Boop. So, yeah, I'll give it one here, shall we?
Well,
and then we don't need to shut our heads off for a while then.
Yeah.
The highest one of the walk, isn't it? So.
Done. 3, 2, 1. Something or nothing! High Stiles.
In the mist. In the clag.
In the clag.
Grey crags now. We've walked. I didn't film any of that because it's just murky, isn't it?
Yeah, grey because of grey.
The view was a bit better a minute ago, but it's coming in grey again. Getting right up in the cloud again. But I think this is Grey Crags down here, but we're just gonna not go right down there. Just gonna keep going round. Over there. Titting about, titting about. Right, we're looking at the map a bit here. If you can get it out without pushing me off the mountain. So we sort of lost the path a bit.
We're
High Stile, High Crag.
Where's Grey Crag? There. So we don't want to go down this drop. We want to continue around there.
We've literally come from there, along there. It doesn't look like we have to go down at all, does it?
No. Yeah, if we go down, we're going to be heading down this. There's this path.
Yeah, but that's not that way, is it? That's over there.
Yeah, Grey Crag doesn't have a path down it. We do not want to be going down there. No, we want to be following this ridge, I think.
Yeah, we just went off the path a bit there to take in that crag, so look through us.
Come on then, let's go.
Look at this beast over here. See what that is? That's Great Gable. That's where we were last time, so that was Kirk Fell. We're getting to know this like Dartmoor now. Well, this area. Heading on to Buttermere Ridge now. Yeah, one of the ridges I thought I'd give a try. It didn't look too hairy, but we head along there. We should get to haystacks in a minute. Look at that.
Just sort of meandering our way along this ridge. You know, it's just gone 9. Everything's very relaxed. After the early morning ascent, it's actually quite a chilled sort of stroll now. I feel very relaxed, my heart rate's very settled, pack feels nice and light. Now with the camera and crap that I normally take on a Dartmoor wild camp. It's spitting a bit, but it's not really raining. It's actually quite a pleasant day to be out in the feld. Hey, here he is, look! Talking about falling.
Look at that though, we was up there a minute ago. That's where we tried to come down. He's like, oh, I think it's down there. We lost our bearings a bit there. There's High Crag. Over there in front of us is haystacks. That's the valley Nath and I walked in to go up to Kirk Fell, then over to Great Gable. little gable. So this is all we've done. Fleetwith Pike over there, that's all that we've done last time. You can see the lot. Beautiful. Now we're going to make our way down there. It's quite a steep descent now down to there, and then back to Buttermere and along the lake there.
It's not something I normally do, but coming down here from High Crag, using the hiking poles on the descent, because it definitely does help protect the knees and the jarring, so that's good. So hopefully when we get back to the car and move to the start of our next hill, I'll be feeling quite fresh still.
Look at this, beautiful sculpted valley. Little cluster of trees down there. This is the view we missed out on when we was up on Fleetwith Pike last time, because it was so misty. There it is, gorgeous. It's drying out now, so it's more like it. So we come down this now, and then we go up over there above Nath, which is Seat. A nice big seat. This granite is fair old greasy coming down here. Just saying how greasy it was. Turned the camera off, slipped over, fell on my arse. I'm coming down the bank now. It's a purchase. That granite is like ice. Well, we've done this route in reverse because we were supposed to come up this way, but we reversed it so that we could get to the tarn in time to set up for a camp. Looks like a wall, but then the other way did as well.
What are you going to do?
That does look gutted, doesn't it? Looks horrendous.
Yeah, it looks vicious, man. Like, you'd come up here and you'd look at it and you'd be like, nah, that zigzag thing in the path, it can't be. Wouldn't you? It was fair on the old knees coming down, wasn't it?
Yeah.
To be honest.
Well, on the arse, I slipped over twice.
Did you?
Yeah. Hilltops look velvety smooth over that side. Rough as f over there. That's a technical term. You find that in Wainwright's book.
The old sun's coming out a bit now, getting a bit warmer. Stripped off the waterproof. Trev has assured me that once we get over this one, it really is all downhill to Buttermere Lake. But, oh, it's a lovely little spot, look at it. Look how beautiful it is here.
So that was the seat, we come off there. Lots of jagged rocks. Really interesting through there though. So now we're coming down. Get down to the side of Buttermere, back to the car. see him. Oh. What a nutcase. We saw the cross on the thing and I said I wonder if that's like free falling or, and they've said probably paragliding. And yeah, didn't even think about it, saw the helicopter take off. 2 minutes later I looked and they're like, I just saw two blokes jumping out of the helicopter. I wish I'd filmed that, just caught the tail end of it, but you know, not here to film them, was I?
Well, properly on the path now that heads down to Buttermere, below the fells that we've been bimbling over all morning. I'd expect we'll be parked up, ready to set off on our second trek. From what Trev was saying, I think we've done, this one's about 8, the next one's about 12, so got an extra 4 miles on the next one. This is like a middle-aged man's lad's holiday, right? Out with your best mate, hiking in the fells, keeping fit, seeing the sights.
Apparently, someone just said that they think the skydiving is all to do with Mission Impossible, the new Mission Impossible film that's been filmed here. And it does look like there's like a film crew over there with loads of caravans and
Yeah.
what have you. And they said there is a film crew there, so
Maybe.
maybe it is.
Maybe they were trying to catch something or nothing on the trail.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Copyright, mate. So there we go. That was Buttermere. Where did we go? Bleaberry Tarn, High Crag, Red Pike.
Red Pike.
Forgotten everything.
Dirty Ring.
We had a camp and a hike on a mountain.
Didn't we? They look intimidating from down here.
They do, didn't they? So until the next time, thank you ever so much for watching Something or Nothing. Nath, thanks for coming. Okay. It was weird, wasn't it?